Well, this award means a lot to myself and my family. It's a recognition that we're doing something right in the eyes of others, and we've always, like my dad's always said, if we got range that'll carry 500 sheep, we'll only put 250 on it, because we're going to leave feed for the wildlife, and we're going to make sure that if we have the drought years, we're going to be able to get through the drought years, and on the good years we're going to have ample feed. And so I've always tried to practice good conservation on our ranch, and this is recognition that we're doing things right. My family operates a range sheep operation, which in the summer months we have the sheep in Park City and on the forest in Wasatch County, and winter we have them on the West Desert, west of Delta on the Swayze Range. Then we have private ground in Juab County near the Little Sahara Recreation Area, where we lamb them in the spring and take them in the fall. And then we have a farm in Delta, Utah, where we raise corn and alfalfa and barley. And we also have a feedlot there where we finish our lambs and feed our ewe lambs in the winter. And then in Park City we have several farms where we raise alfalfa and oats. Wildlife and recreation, we've had to make a part of our ranching operation to diversify it, so our children had the opportunity to make a decent living in agriculture. They all want to be associated with farming and be a part of it, but that's not always possible today with the economic conditions of agriculture, and by providing a recreation component and wildlife component, we've been able to capitalize that. We added a recreation component, Red Pine Adventures, where we have about 50 snowmobiles in the winter and take people on tours of the ranch in the winter, and in the summer we have 50 horses and take them on horseback ride tours in the summer. We used to have a dairy operation on the road there in Park City, and was milking about 250 cows, and they widened the road and condemned our dairy and took it out. So we got into the recreation business, and so now I tell people, instead of milking cows, we're milking the public. We felt real challenges. We're in an area that's has one of the highest growth rates in the country, and we've been surrounded by houses and homes and people that don't have any idea of agriculture. So there's been a lot of pressure to sell, to develop, and all this, but we want to take care of the land, we want to preserve the land, we want to make it available for our kids and their kids, and we want to continue to farm. Houses are the last crop. When you plant those houses, there's no going back. When we bought this property, it had been overgrazed, and the streams that run out of here in the spring were running dirty, and we knew there were problems, and we wanted to correct those problems because we knew if we took care of it, it'd take care of us. My father at a young age instilled in me the conservation ethic, and he always told me that conservation was the wise use of our natural resources, not the non-use. And so we've always used our resources, but maintained them so that they'd be better for the next generation. And he always taught me that the way to tell what kind of job we were doing grazing our sheep on the mountain in the summer is by the next spring watching the creeks that come out of the snow melt from our summer ranges that we use for irrigation. If those creeks are clean, we've done a good job. If they're running dirty, we're doing something wrong, and we better change our practice.